Hey, what's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. How y'all doing this late night? How you feeling? This early morning. Anyway, I wanted to come on and let y'all know that my Instagram account was hacked about 48 hours ago. Welcome, darling. Welcome, Tanisha. How you doing, baby? And whoever this individual is, basically logged into. Okay, somebody sent me a picture that was one of my followers and said that they had some pictures of me and we took some pictures together or something, and that they posted them, and please don't be mad, LOL. To see them, click right here. So my dumb butt, how you doing, T Love Light? Hey, viewers, the view. How you doing? Can y'all hear me? So, how you doing, my dudes? I bet you did all of y'all get a message from me. So let me finish telling y'all what happened, okay? So I clicked on it, and I didn't manually put my password in. My password somehow went through, but you couldn't see the strokes of the keys. It was just, the dots and everything. Anyway, when I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is some crazy stuff. So I went out and I reported the person and said that it was some spam or something like that or whatever. Then I got distracted because I had to do homeschooling with my daughter. So anyway, come to find out, this person did obtain my password and got access to my Instagram. And when they got access to my Instagram over the last 48 hours, they decided to message every single person inside that I follow, that follows me on Instagram, which is, well, it was like 700 people. So as long as you didn't click on the message and your password didn't go through, or you didn't enter your password, your account should be safe. Viewers the View said, I saw that and I never had photos. I was so curious. You know what? I was too, Viewers the View. And when my dumb butt clicked on it or whatever, that's how they, got access. Now, the thing is that you can see on the screen, it says, we noticed a new login from Nicole Reloaded. That's what my email sent me. So whoever this person is, they are from New Jersey, and they're also from an area in Las Vegas, Nevada. But when I looked at the map available on Gmail, you can check when someone tries to hack into your account, you can go to your security. And if you set up to where if someone logs into your account, have more than one way you can be contacted. Like you get a message if a new device is logged in on your account, it can come to your phone and they can send you a code, and you have to put that code in. You have to use your fingerprint, or your email or whatever, and you still have to use your fingerprint and put in a code. Unfortunately, because I was homeschooling my baby, I wasn't paying it, I didn't pay attention to my emails. So they went in there and deleted a lot of several of my DMs, unfollowed, some people. I don't really know what type of information that they attained. I mean, it wasn't really nothing in there, like that. But obviously, your girl Nicole Reloaded is definitely getting messed with. Thank God I wasn't on Instagram selling no hot puss, okay? Because if I was selling some hot puss up in them DMs and had some, pictures with my leg cocked or my big ass lips sucked around some winky dinky going and humming on some bizzalls, I would have been in a lot of trouble, okay? I'm just saying. Let me see what y'all saying down in the comments. So I'm sorry about that, Viewers the View. I'm like, and some people actually emailed me. Some people actually was like they blocked me. So I don't know if people thought I did that for some attention. My phone has been blowing up ever since I turned it on. And thank God, shout out to Tracy's World. She kept calling me and calling me and calling me. Eventually, she woke me up. And then I looked on my phone and my daughter was like, Mama, your account has been hacked. Go change your password. So it made me so darn nervous, I dropped my darn phone and cracked my darn screen. Y'all know I'm clumsier than a mug. But anyway, I hope that nobody got affected or did, their account get hacked behind it. The one where you see to your right that says session logged off, you see where it says your account has been logged out of a session in Newark, New Jersey on a Samsung. So whoever it was, they hacking, with a AZ20. I don't know if anybody knows how to be able to look up IP addresses in regards to, hackers, but someone also has been trying to hack into to my Facebook and stuff like that. Ever since I noticed that video that I had that went, I can't say it went viral, but it got over 100,000 views. I've been getting a lot of messages and stuff lately. So I don't know where this could be coming from. I know a lot of people, unfortunately, on here do not like me. I am either too boring, or I kiss ass, or I am my sister's lap dog. Okay, get into it. So anyway, how you doing, T-Love? Good morning, number one SP. My deuce, that's my sister. I love it. I love that woman. Tanisha, how I love Tanisha. Yeah, Dolly, that was just very upsetting. I know, viewers, I'm starting to hate social media, because people, they try to find where you're vulnerable at, and then they want to attack you. And I know for some people, can be very detailed and very private in their DMs on Instagram. I'm more of the type of person, I prefer to communicate with people about stuff that's serious over the phone. So, and if somebody try to, I guess expose me with whatever information they got, then we'll know who hacked me, and, I'll just do my best to file charges against their ass. I mean, they say when, you must be doing something right when you got haters coming after you like that. I'm not perfect by any means, but I don't try to fuck with nobody. I try to come on here and go online and really unify people, bring people together, get my laugh on, a little roast and gag, no intentions to hurt nobody, drop the phone, drop the little phone line so people can call in and, laugh and, roast and talk about what's going on in our world, man. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I'm made for it, but God don't give you nothing that you can't handle. So let me see Tanisha, what did you say? I'm blind. That's why she put it in all capital letters. Okay. I never opened it because we never communicated through Instagram. Right. See, Tanisha, I'm glad that you caught that. But you know what? There's other people that I have communicated with, and they responded. Several people. I'm just, it's my fault. I got caught slipping, so y'all just make sure that you guys have your accounts, protected, and you have more than one way for people to be able to log into your, not for people, that you have more than one way to be notified if some outside entity tries to log into your account. As number one SP said, it's easier to get ignored than to go through all that working trying to get information. I know, but I don't know. I mean, just like, someone very dear to me that is very close to God told me to be careful and to be aware of my surroundings, because, the devil is out to try to attack me right now. The devil try to find you when you weak, and try to hit you, and think that he can knock you off. But I serve a God that is a good God, and through him all things are possible. I'm gonna come out on the other side and show how good God is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm doing my best though to try to ignore people, but it's hard. You don't want to sit up and just let people come after your neck and your throat, and and who you are as an individual. And sometimes it's kind of hard not to say anything, especially if you really don't bother nobody, you know? Okay, my dude said, should I delete your Instagram or will you keep it? No, I'm keeping my Instagram. I went in and I secured it. I locked it down. So I will get I changed everything. I cleaned out my cache. I rebooted everything, changed the password, made sure I triple check each one of my notifications that will let me know if someone tries to attempt to get into my Instagram. Okay, so just make sure don't click on that question that's going to ask you about pictures or something like that. Just go ahead and report and delete. But I'm just wondering who is the heifer that's from New Jersey that want to get all up in my business. Y'all know anybody around these parts that's from New Jersey? Okay. But if, I don't have to expose the person. God gonna expose them. Causing me unnecessary stress. Now I got to my phone all cracked up into a million pieces. Because I was like, what the heck when I seen it? My anxiety kicked in because I didn't know if all my platforms had been affected, When you put a lot of work into your, into your platforms and stuff, they do mean something to you, No, I don't make money off them, but, there's memories and stuff on there. Conversations, relationships that have been built and established. I got probably a lot of people that dislike me on YouTube, but YouTube ain't the only place that I dwell. And there's a lot of people actually on YouTube that love me. They just don't like to get in the mess. Okay, believe me, they be in the bushes watching and they email me. I got a lot of prayer around me. God said, do my prophets no harm now. Okay, your girl do got the gift that God blessed her with to prophesy. God will reveal who you demons are. Last lady that tried to attack me, the lady ended up falling down the stairs and twisting up and had to get knee surgery. And I ain't do nothing to the lady. Okay, God made it to where he set her ass down and she couldn't mess not only with me, but she couldn't mess with nobody else for a long time. Then she had a nerve. God will make your enemies into a footstool and bring those same people back that do you wrong and treat you like garbage and put them right back in your life where they will need you. Believe that. Okay? Number one, as Pete said, I just left you alone, Nicole. You started ignoring me on IG. I don't have time to chase someone. There are too many ladies chasing me to chase you. Plus, I have 2 boys to raise all day long. No, he didn't just bust me out. Okay, hold on, because I'm about to get you, SP. If you don't take your handsome, godly butt over to your Twitter and look, okay? And I messaged you on Instagram first, and you didn't respond. So I'm like, I can catch you on, pretty much any platform. Okay? You talk about you can't wait to join the empty nester. You see how number one SP dragging me? I left you messages, boo, on Twitter. You ain't never respond. Go check your messages. It's probably all the way down at the bottom. I sure have messaged you. T Love said everything happens for a reason. Yep. It sure does. I mean, hello? Oh, okay. I thought somebody was on the call-in line. The call-in line, too, is available for anybody that would like to call in and talk some mess with me or whatever for a little bit. T-Love fell her ass out the bushes. Oh, T-Love, make sure. Wait. T-Love, did you probably got a message, too, on... No, not T-Love. I was thinking of TC. TC, when you hear this playback, just make sure you delete that message. That wasn't me messaging you, sis, okay? And don't delete me from Instagram. TC probably sleep. And T-Love over here cracking up. I can't... See, why you roasting me, number one, SP? You can call in. So anyway, I didn't want to pull up StreamYards. I wanted to save StreamYards because, they only give you a certain amount of hours. to do my little presentation because there's some other things that I wanted to discuss. But can y'all believe y'all girl finally got a video that got 100K? I'm like, I cannot believe that. I am so proud of myself. I posted it on my community wall and said, y'all help me get this to 100K. And thank you, you guys, because you shared. Somebody had to share the video out. It had to be shared, multiple times. And I checked my analytics on Creator Studio, and it said that YouTube had presented it 12,813 times. Yes, sis, it's over 100K now. It's over 100K. So, it might be close to 104 now. So I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I asked God, I said, God, am I on YouTube wasting my time? A lot of people don't want to hear about, trying to, what I do is bring God to current events that are going on either on YouTube and the YouTube news, and try to find a way out of the things that affect people in the beef sector, like CPS being called on them, false police reports, how to handle certain things in court based on my opinion and experience only. No, I'm not a therapist, a doctor, or a counselor. I'm just sharing the love. Y'all know it's hard out here. I only be having 2 people in my chat, okay? Only 2 people. But ain't no shame in my game in that regards. If talking to one person can change somebody's life or help them, it's a lot of people that have came on here and told me things that have assisted me in my life and in my spirit, and those ladies and gentlemen are here right now present, okay? Always lifting me up in prayer and being positive. That's what God wants. We're at a time right now where it ain't time to be playing around with the Lord, y'all. It is not time. Thank you, T-Love. Yeah, did you see it, Dolly? Yeah, it was the Clark sister video. And then one of the other Clark sister videos I did on my backup channel, the one that was called #Nicole Reloaded Returns. I think the one over there did like 30K. It did 30,000. Then another one did 2.5. 2.5. Then the other one did like 2. Those might be close to almost 3,000 a piece. So, it's pretty good to almost, get 150,000 views. I really tried. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, Dolly said, I sure did see it. It was well done. I wanted to basically show the example. of the difference between how the Clark sisters, the First Lady of Gospel, represented Denise, how the director represented Denise in the funeral scene and how the actual funeral scene was. Yes, the funeral scene that was posted was edited. If I had the original footage, I would have still have edited down. I'm not just going. I have respect for for people and funerals and stuff like that, especially for someone's mother, and to place that on my YouTube channel would be inappropriate. I wouldn't want nobody placing my mama on my on mine. But I was just really trying to, in this big old universe, reach out to Denise Clark, which I was told that it did get back to Denise, that I think that she's seen the video. So, I'm going to be doing a live. I sat down and I tried to respond to every single person that left a comment. Those comments, y'all should, probably what I'll do. Hi, Sly Jones. I don't see him. Oh, okay, there we go. How you doing, handsome? It's good to see you. Did you get a weird message from me on Instagram? If you did, brother, please ignore it and delete it. I don't have any pictures of you. As you can see here, I was hacked on Instagram, unfortunately. Okay. Now, I was going to do a video about there was at least about 50 people that want me to do a Clark sister call in. Basically like unification versus separation in the African American household. There's some comments down in that underneath that video that will really touch your spirit. It really would. I received, several emails. I mean, it was very emotional for me. And I believe because I really, really did put my heart into it. And I was thinking about my mother and, things really change in families when you lose your mama. Your mama is the rock of the family. And a piece of you dies in every individual in that family when Big Mama is called home. Even if she was older, young girl, whatever, the effects are very, very strong. Hello? Oh, okay. I thought somebody had called in. So while I was emailing, trying to email 700 people individually at one time to tell them that I ain't trying to hack into their stuff. Okay, I got cussed out by a couple of people like, what the F is wrong with you? How you get pictures of me? I'm like, I ain't got no pictures of you. What the, but you never know, especially with a lot of this stuff that's going on YouTube with people, doxing people and pulling up, their Facebooks and, Twitters and Instagrams and going in to try to find old photos of, relationships and stuff like that. People will take the photos off and turn them into memes and find ways to be able to drag you. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. My Deuce, are you still there, sis? Oh no. I didn't see that. Where is she? Is she still here? My Deuce, I am. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Sis, wait a minute. I missed what you said. What did you say? Wait, my Deuce. Where? Oh no, sis, I am so sorry. Oh, I'm not gonna start crying. I am so sorry, baby. I'm definitely gonna be lifting you up, my Deuce. You know that you can call me 24 hours, 24 hours a day, anytime that you need me. Anytime that you need me. And we will definitely be lifting you up and putting your family into prayer. My condolences go out to you and your whole family. My Deuce has been she's a dear sister to me. I love her very much. You don't have to talk to people every day and all day long to build a relationship and establish one with people. We all have lives and we all go through things, and if I wouldn't bring myself online, I would not have had the opportunity to meet a beautiful sister like my Deuce. She was there for me when things were really rough, as well as, Tanisha. You got number one SP praying for me. T-Love, y'all some beautiful people, and I really do care about y'all, And, hey, there don't have to be thousands of people in the chat. As long as the ones that here, got love and the best interest for all of us as a whole, So anyway, let's see if I can talk about something to try to take my sis mind away from that. So while I was trying to answer these 700 messages, I don't know. I mean, should I try to answer everybody? I mean, it's ridiculous. But, that will take me forever. But when I was on there, I came across some stuff that I couldn't believe that was going on these YouTube streets, honey child. Okay? I just could not believe it. I was taken back. I was flabbergasted. Okay? I was totally flabbergasted. Blasted, however you say it, okay? Make sure that you thumbs up this video. So, and I'm sure if you're listening, I did not send you any messages neither. And you know what, y'all? That means they got some information on me. Lord Jesus. Private information like about my adoption and all kinds of stuff. It's just very frustrating. Okay? But I was looking at this and let's listen to hi STL. I always can't say his name. Hi STL for you. He's also a content creator over there. How you doing, my brother? It's always good to see you, man. I be listening to you when I'm around cleaning the house. Sometimes I just don't drop out the bushes because I'm cleaning and all kinds of stuff. But I watch you, brother. I be getting your watch time in, my brother. You too, SP. A lot of times I just put y'all on my I am a creator. Let's pay it forward. Hashtag I'm a creator. Pay it forward is where I add on all of the different content creators. And I share it out on Twitter and on Black Twitter multiple times throughout the week. So people can, hopefully when it hits Twitter, somebody will check your channel out and subscribe to you and, love on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you too, my handsome brother. God bless you. It's always a pleasure to see you. Once again, y'all, the call-in line is available 1718-362-6120. And the PIN number is 259-3650. Okay? Now, as my sister Shelly said, let's get into it. Now, see, what demon that then entered the room up in here that's up in the bushes, because Chocolate is barking, y'all. I'm going to have to let her outside, so y'all bear with me real quick. Okay, this man over here really rapping, talking about wish he had a friend or he want to do her a friend. I ain't never heard this song, but it's free. Okay. Shout out to Bushy Ask Me. He doing a lot. I don't know. Sound like somebody sticking something in him. But anyway, he's gonna smash somebody. So, like I said, when I was on Instagram, right? Okay, I came across some stuff on the wrench's on the wrench's channel, and Jason is over there getting towed up by some African American man. Here, y'all, just listen to this. American man. Oh shoot, hold on. Just listen to this. I don't. Jason is from the Justice Department. He wants justice. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, you have no idea what's going on. But you the same guy that's been sharing my Facebook page talking about I'm a child molester and all this. You do not know me. Stop slanderizing my name before I sue you. Okay? That's what I will do.
Okay. So
yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. My name is Jeremiah Davis, and yeah, this is the real me.
So
I don't know what you're talking about, but you got me mixed up.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll take it down right now.
Yeah, take all that down.
I will. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
I respect you for that. Hold on.
You don't respect me. You don't even know me. The only reason you're doing this because I'm black and you feel like you got the rights, and you don't.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, you have no idea what's going on. But you the same guy that's been sharing my Facebook page talking about I'm a child molester and all this. You do not know me. Stop slanderizing my name before I sue you. Okay? That's what I will do.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
This man is not playing with Jason. This man is not playing. Shout out to the Wrench 12. He is available. He or she, the hermaphrodite, is available on Instagram. I haven't seen the Wrench in a while or whatever, but the Wrench is out here swinging and banging. Okay. Now this man. Okay, let me read what the Wrench said. I'm not going to say Jason's name and his business, but it says business owner gets confronted by man he harassed and labeled as a pedo all over YouTube and online. Oh, Lord Jesus. So I guess somebody got their hands on the wrong information. I don't know. So now the Wrench, I said the Wrench got all the darn tea over here on the IG. Y'all want all that nasty mess? Y'all roll over here. But like I said, while I was on Instagram and I was seeing all the people that unfortunately 700 people got affected by it, by my Instagram being hacked and message deleted and all this other stuff. I mean, whatever, some videos popped up and I said, "Ooh, Lord, let's listen to a little bit of tea." Okay.
Sitting up here, justice for Kenny, then bitch, you need to be calling the motherfucking police. What are you doing on your channel fucking talking about this shit? You sit up here talking about this shit like...
I called the police 5 fucking times today to try to get justice for Kenny.
Okay, now Jason is trying to get justice for Kenny. I guess that is that young baby, unfortunately, that lost his life or whatever to that past many years ago. 7 Stars family had a very unfortunate situation in their family. And, people, VS was the one that actually brought it to YouTube. So a lot of people took that story and they ran with it and, messing with 7 Stars in regards to it or wants to find justice for this child. I don't have a bone or a dog in this fight, So he's a content creator, Kim. He's a content creator on YouTube. Okay. So it says here, owner of business is harassing a black woman who is in Los Angeles and making her relive a horrible experience involving the deaths of her siblings when she was a child. He is threatening to call the police on her for unsolved child members of a family member that happened in the 90s. She was the only child during this time. Okay, so it was a very big case. It was, I think, here, just listen to 7. Shout out to 7 Stars. I hope that God brings her and her family peace and that this whole situation be rectified as soon as possible.
Either way, but if you're sitting up here saying you're trying to get justice for Kenny, then bitch, you need to be calling the motherfucking police. What are you doing on your channel fucking talking about this shit? You sit up here talking about this shit like...
I called the police 5 fucking times today to try to get justice for Kenny. I called the police the other day to get justice for Kenny. Why are you telling me what I need to do is... Well, I asked you who is the... First of all, you told me...
It's none of your fucking business, you fucking loser. How about that? It's none of your fucking business. Period. You are involving yourself in an active investigation. Let me tell you something. I could have you, excommunicated or dieted or whatever. Like, I can have you fucked over for this and I can get a gag order on you and I can really get you fucked up for doing this shit. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Whatever information you have on Kenny, drop the shit. And whatever you have on anybody, drop the shit. It's not going to matter to me either way. But if you're sitting up here saying you're trying to get justice for Kenny, then bitch, you need to be calling the motherfucking police. police. What are you doing on your channel fucking talking about this shit? You sit up here talking about this shit like...
I called the police 5 fucking times today to try to...
All right, so he did say that he did try to call the police, 5 times. So that is Mr. Jason. Like I said, y'all go check out if y'all, for the people in the bushes that like y'all mess, okay, y'all can head over there to the Wrench on Instagram and catch up with a lot of these mini clips or whatever. Now here goes something y'all might like. Now this is the Wrench. It says, the very opinionated YouTube troll gets busted saying he doesn't know who Jake Smith is, but is using a picture from the profile of Jake Smith. Who is this? Hold on.
I think it was a lot of ribs. Hold on, go for somebody said that's Jake Smith. Who is Jake Smith?
Yeah,
I don't know who Jake Smith is. I don't know who Jake Smith is. But let me
Okay, y'all know who voice. You know whose voice that is. That's Wolverine. Okay? Now, hold on.
Why you always lying? Another one has been popped. So what you don't understand is you just can't pop others without popping yourself. I think it was a lot of ribs. Hold on, go for somebody said that's Jake Smith. Who is Jake Smith?
Yeah,
I don't know who Jake Smith is. I don't know who Jake Smith is. But let me tell you this right here. I think it was a lot of ribs. Hold on, go for somebody said who is Jake Smith?
Okay, that was Wolverine talking, right? But it was another picture of some other dude, and it sound like Wolverine said, the rider ribs. The rider ribs instead of the rider lives. I guess he was thinking about some ribs. Now I'm thinking about some dark ribs. Okay, now I'm hungry. Okay. Now, anyway. Now some of the other stuff I can't play because it's very racially charged. But I got something that I wanted y'all to hear. I don't know if I was gonna upload it, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So under fair use in law, whatever. There is my homegirl. Shout out to my homegirl Lisa. All right. Now, before I play this, you're very much welcome, T Love. Did I post it right? I wanted to have her link. T Love, if you can actually, I told you don't send me the link, but send me her link so I can actually put it on there, because sometimes when you're a smaller YouTuber, it's very difficult for people to Google when they put them in the search, because they press your name all the way down. And sometimes people don't want to even take the time to do that. If the link is there, I think that would be a lot better, like I initially said. So, forgive me on that. Now, there's this guy that is called, I don't know if you guys heard of him. His name is Vic DiBitetto. He says, please wake up. The guy from the rage-filled coronavirus rant has a message for the government. How can we pay if we're not earning money? That's the question that Vic DiBitetto, a comedian with a passionate and now viral reaction to the U.S. government's response to economic hardship during the coronavirus, says that he would like an answer too. In a nearly 5-minute-long video titled "A Message to the Government" that has been watched over 28 million times on Facebook page, over 2 million on YouTube channels, and over 12 million on Twitter. This dude went viral, okay? And he was pissed, okay? And he was funny as all outdoors. I tried to put the screen share the video with you guys, but let's listen to the message that Mr. Ticked Off Vic has to the government, and y'all share your thoughts below. Okay, hold on, my phone is tripping. I think I really messed up my phone, y'all. I think I really, really messed up my phone. Hold on, let me make sure I find the right one. It keeps taking me to the... I hope my phone doesn't have no virus. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry about this.
How does that even make sense? You know what ticks me off? Protesters who think they are patriots and they...
No, that's not the video. Hold on. Y'all go check out, it's Vic, it's VIC, and his last name is DIBITETTO.
It never fucking works! Forced to live with the definition of insanity. Now follow me. The payroll protection program is the latest government shitfest. Just another example of how the working man just keeps getting fucked and fucked and fucked every year for decades and decades. Isn't it interesting that the PPP is perfectly named PPP because that's all the government does? They pee on us, and they pee on us. This isn't any different than any other government action for as long as I can remember now. Oh yeah, thanks for the $1,200. Toilet paper costs $1,200 a roll now. But give the large corporations billions and billions in bailouts because they couldn't save a fucking dime after making billions and billions in profit every fucking year. What happened with the first round of funding for the PPP? I'll tell you. The government took our tax money and gave it to the banks to distribute. And what happened? The small mom and pops, who the money was supposed to be for, they got ugats. Big companies got all the fucking money. Oh, and the banks took $10 billion in loan processing fees. The banks got $10 billion in loan processing fees. Could the banks have maybe given us a break on this one? Could the banks maybe have not charged for the fees because they have people on the payroll doing this anyway? Could the banks have maybe stopped feeding blood-sucking fucking vultures just once? Oh, of course not. Now look, I get it. Some companies like Ruth Chris and some universities who got millions were shamed into returning the money. Yay! But do we know where all the $350 billion really went from the first round? And the CEO of Ruth Chris made $6 million in salary last year, by the way. But he asked for and got $20 million in bailout money before he was ratted out for being a greedy fucking scumbag. How about you only make $1 million a year during this pandemic and maybe you could ask for a smaller bailout because you didn't pay yourself like a greedy shitbag you are.
He going in. Have y'all seen this? It's called Ticked Off Vic, the definition of insanity. Oh my gosh. This man ain't no joke, y'all. And he is going in. And he is saying a lot of things that us as Americans feel and just don't have the platform to be able to get it out to a bunch of people. There's a lot of people that feel that way. They're sick and tired of the government. Look, you guys, we gotta, I don't know, we're gonna have to get our headgear on, face gear on, a whole bunch of Lysol and get our butts out there and vote, okay? They say that it might be a second wave of this coronavirus that might come through again. So, we just gotta stay prayed up, vitamined up, healthy, keep your appointments with your doctors.
Okay, the nerve of these fucking companies even asking for a bailout when the CEOs and the high-level executives are making tens of millions of dollars each a year in compensation. Holy shit. And now the second round of PPP is coming out, so the small mom and pops hopefully can get their hands on money that is so important for them to survive and make it through this fucking mess. The money they paid in taxes every fucking paycheck for years. Now, here's where the definition of insanity comes in. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing every time and expect...
The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect different results, which is a life-changing definition that was actually for me in my life when I was younger. I was like, darn, I keep messing up in these unhealthy relationships. And the therapist had told me, well, are you insane? I was like, no, I'm not insane. He was like, well, you keep repeating the same action over and over and expecting different results. Okay. You was Dan Uri, you was hacked as well? Really? What blah blah blah. I'm sorry. Was it your Instagram was hacked? Were you able to recover your account? You seem to be new over here. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, Dan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. I hope that you're able to recover your account.
A different result, but there's never a different result. That's what makes our government insane. The airlines will get bailed out with our money again, while they sit on $10 billion in unreturned fees that should go back into our pockets. And after making $70 billion in profit the last 2 years, they didn't save a dime. How does that help the working men and women? Here comes the P. The banks got bailed out 10 years ago. Where did that money go? It didn't trickle down. I can tell you that. It went for stock buybacks, and the rich got richer. The working men and women, they have to each have 2 jobs now to support a family, and they still can't buy a fucking house or pay for health care, which is more than a fucking mortgage. Trickle down? Yeah, just keep pissing on it.
And you know what, too? There's so many people that are struggling and suffering. It is really, really some hard times, especially people that are suffering with permanent long life disabilities. You know, the ones that have to work, you know, part-time jobs, and the ones that the government won't even let you try to even work, because if you do, they'll snatch your medical away from you so darn fast, and you're like, well, and you try to get yourself better. They don't put things, protections in place for the poorest of the poor, for the sick. You know, the middle class is what holds America up. Without the middle class, the rich won't have anybody to buy their shit.
So, I did some research. You know, like instead of just believing what someone says like a fucking cult member, I did some research. Somehow, some people thought it was a good idea back in the 1980s to give the money to the rich and large corporations because the money would trickle down to the workers. It's called the trickle-down theory. And of course, it never fucking works. You know what the trickle-down is? It's the rich people pissing on the middle class and lower class. That's what's trickling down. Rich people piss. It's the government pissing on us again. Here, you want more? In 2018, 91 Fortune 500 companies paid 0 taxes. 0. Nuta, Amazon, Netflix, Starfix, Chevron, the list goes on and on and on. Giant multi-billion companies paid 0 taxes. Why can't they pay their taxes too? Why is this always the burden of the fucking hard-working men and women? Did the government let mom and pop companies pay 0 taxes? This whole country and economy is being propped up on the back of the working poor. It's the definition of insanity. Again, they keep doing the same fucking thing every damn time and they expect a different fucking result. Give the money to the rich and the big corporation with our tax dollars and then let the piss on our necks while we fight for scraps. It never helps the working man and woman, ever. Listen up, do some research, smarten up, understand what the hell you're voting for, who the hell you're voting for. Stop voting against your own best interest, all of you. Because that's the definition of insanity, too. You're insane if you keep voting the same way and you keep getting shit on. You complain and you complain and you complain, yet you keep voting for the same bullshit every fucking damn time. There's no reason why.
And then the thing is, when you look at Vic while he's speaking, he looks like his neck and head is literally going to explode and detach from his neck. And he is spitting all over the place. This man spoke this from his soul.
Everyone in this country can't pay their fair share in taxes. There's no reason why multi-billion-dollar companies can't pay their taxes. And there's no reason why the working man and the mom and pops have to struggle so fucking hard. Stop believing what idiots tell you like you're drinking Kool-Aid at Jim Jones's outdoor barbecue. Holy shit. Maybe I should run for fucking president. Under the common fucking sense party. When we're all forced to live with the definition of insanity. That's what fucking ticks me off.
Facts. So what did y'all think about Mr. Vic over there speaking? Did you think he was speaking facts? Or, you know, you have a different opinion than Vic? Do you think that the poor people, the middle class people, because it doesn't even seem now that there is a middle class anymore. It just seems either you're rich or you poor. You know, like you had Ellen DeGeneres to state that she, you know, she felt like she was in prison. Ma'am, how do you feel like you was in prison, daughter, when you live in a house that's how big and how huge? Okay? I mean, you got pools, a movie theater. I mean, people that clean up after you, so on and so forth. How could you be in a prison? It goes to show you that money doesn't change the heart of an individual. You know, that's what America got going. A lot of people are suffering with heart problems. They have a cold, cold heart. And they're angry and they're mad, you know, at the world and not trying to find ways to make things better. Okay? Now, update also too on the Social Security. Social Security recipients will start getting their stimulus checks this week. The IRS is using information from the Social Security Administration to process stimulus payments for people who did not file a 2018 or 2019 tax return. Good news for seniors and the disabled. Automatic $1,200 stimulus payment for people receiving Social Security, retirement, survivors, or disability insurance benefits, SSDI, or Railroad Retirement Board, or RRB benefits are scheduled to begin arriving this week. Unless you filed a tax return for 2018 or 2019, the IRS will use information from the Social Security Administration, or RRB, to generate a payment to you. The Social Security recipients will receive a stimulus check automatically. If they did not file a tax return for one of the past 2 years, you will receive the payment by direct deposit, debit card, or paper check, whichever way you normally receive your benefits. For Social Security RRB beneficiaries who don't normally file tax returns, have a dependent child 16 years old or younger, and registered using the IRS non-fillers, enter your payment info here tool by April 22nd deadline. Additionally, $500 per child payments are scheduled to start arriving this week too. If your Social Security or RRB benefits recipient with a qualified dependent child, but you didn't register using the non-fillers tool by April 22nd, you'll still receive $1,200 payment. However, you won't receive the extra $500 per child amount at this time. You can claim the additional amount when you file your 2020 tax return next year, though. Okay, now it says, let me see, good news for seniors and the disabled. Now it says survivors. Okay, I don't see though anything in here for people that have SSI. It says SSDI, SSI, but I don't see anything on here for SSI. They did say that people on SSI will get stimulus checks. So let me just Google that and to make sure. Okay, now this was updated April 16, 2020. It says, however, even with the latest guidance, it's still not clear that supplement Social Security income recipients will automatically receive stimulus checks. On March 30th, the IRS published a bulletin stating that all people would need to file tax returns to receive stimulus checks, including SSDI and SSI recipients. Okay? Hold on, I'm trying to look. Okay, here, I found something one day ago. It says IRS, okay, this is April 25th. IRS announces deadline for SSI VA recipients to get stimulus payments for children. The IRS Friday announced the deadline for recipients of Social Security income, that's people that are SSI and Veterans Affairs benefits, to submit information to the agency if they want money for their children to be included in the coronavirus relief. The IRS said payments of $1,200 will be issued who received. Okay, here it is. The agency says it needs information on people dependents by May 5th to include the extra $500 per child in their payment. People can provide the IRS with the information by using the agency web tools for non-fillers. The agency said the $500 will be paid in associate with a return filing for the next, year 2020 if the people do not use the online tool by May 5th, 2020. Okay? Now, that is some really important information. Okay? Now, let me say that again. The agency said it needs information on people's dependents by May 5th to include the extra $500 per child in their payment. People can provide the IRS with their information by using the agency's web tool for non-fillers. The agency said the $500 will be paid in association with a return filing for tax 2020 if the people do not use the online tool by May 5th. Okay? Now, next, what I wanted to discuss, my throat is a little dry, so y'all bear with me. Give me a real quick second. Once again, can you make sure that you like, share, and subscribe? And if you would like to call in, it is 1-718-362-6120. PIN number is 259-3650. I'll be right back. All right, you are here with your girl, Nicole Reloaded, and we're loaded up with another video. Thank you for coming out and listening to your girl. Shout out to the special people that are in the chat. Look at T-Love, Light, holding it down. Thank you to my Bush people and the people definitely that will be listening on the replay. Okay, now, here in some other news, children's, okay? Come a little closer, children's. It says, now, you know the dictator, Jing Sha, okay? Say it with me. His name is Kim Jong. Okay? Now, Kim Jong Un, the North Korea, okay? They saying that, he might be dead, that he has passed away. He had heart surgery. And ain't nobody see him. Ain't nobody has seen him. Somebody said that the doctor that was doing his heart surgery was shaking so bad that they couldn't get God bless me, Kim Jong Un. That the doctor was shaking so bad that he had a difficult time getting a stent in the heart. That's allegedly. I don't know if Kim doctor had that kind of problem. Dang, I got allergies, y'all. So it's some questions about his health. Now they real tight-lipped down there in North Korea. They don't play that kind of stuff. And ain't none of y'all Americans and y'all punk ass people around the world. That I didn't say that. That's what they said. About y'all Americans and you other people in different countries. Ain't none of y'all business what we do with our nuclear bombs. We blow up. That's how we get down. And Jim, he said, you know what I'm saying? He'll come back when he ready. Okay. Now, as y'all know, that Kim Jong Un, he had, was overweight. He smoked a lot of cigarettes and he ate a lot of pussy. Allegedly, pussycat. Don't get it twisted. Get your mind all in the gutter. Pussycat. Okay? Now, let me see. Let me read to you what they said about Kim Jong Un. Okay? Now, when his pappy passed away, when his pappy oh Lord, somebody said he went to hell, but wherever the man went in the name of Jesus, okay, wherever he was sent to, they said if you did not cry and mourn over him, they will put a bullet in your head. So you don't be playing around with him. You don't play with his family, okay? You have to mourn even if you don't like. If you don't like them, you still got to mourn. You have to cry very hard. One must fall to their knees while you crack, allegedly, hurt your knee and everything. And then afterwards, you can rub some Bengay on that and have you some chicken noodle soup, allegedly, with that. That's a very tall order. Okay. They also stated that Jim Hush, oh Lord, allergies, y'all, has to reveal himself pretty soon, or the predecessor, of his, whoever could take the throne. It could be his sister. His sister, I don't know what her name is, but let's play a little bit.
Korean dictator Kim Jong Un has died. TMZ was the first to report the news, writing North Korea's supreme leader, dictator Kim Jong Un, has reportedly died or is on his deathbed with no hope for repercussion, according to media outlets in China.
See that? The news lady can't even say this neither. So don't act like I can't talk. She can't talk neither. Okay, she got allergies too. She's stumbling and sneezing and farting, trying to get out this. Girl, the lady trying not to laugh. You ain't supposed to, laugh, even when a dictator dies, okay? We don't know. That man could have repented. You know what I'm saying? After he got done eating some pussycat, meow, and you know what I'm saying?
In Japan.
Britain's Express has also reported the news, citing multiple sources coming out of North Korea and the Far East. The New York Post cited a Hong Kong broadcast network and a Japanese magazine in its reporting. The Post adds that unconfirmed reports attributed to senior party sources in Beijing say an operation to insert a stent into Kim's heart failed because the surgeon's hands were shaking so badly.
The reports also...
See, now y'all thought that I was making that up, right? Now, I don't know.
share the same basic information. The 36-year-old dictator reportedly fell ill suddenly and was hospitalized for a heart procedure. On Tuesday, CNN reported that the U.S. was monitoring intelligence that suggests North Korea's leader is in grave danger after undergoing a previous surgery.
Outlets reporting his death today say their sourcing indicates Kim lapsed into a vegetative state after the surgery went wrong and died either yesterday or today. North Korea has yet to confirm the reports.
I don't know. What y'all think happened to the dictator Kim Jong Un? You know, what y'all think happened to him?
We love the new part.
Okay. Now his sister, there. I don't know how the people might feel about his sister. I don't know. I mean, they say that they have been prepping, they have prepping her. I believe she might be the last one in the bloodline. I'm trying to find the videos, y'all. Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry, when my situation got hacked, everything that I had all together just didn't, it's all out of sorts. So please forgive me and bear with me. And thumbs this up, okay? Now, are you happy that the dictator, is gone? Kim Jong Un was gonna blow us up, okay? Ooh.
Promise me something. Yeah, don't follow me. There are conflicting reports this weekend about the health of the North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. It has been weeks since he made any public appearance. And with that, let's go to Laura McQuillan. She's looking into this story. Laura, very interesting because for days now there has been this speculation back and forth whether or not the North Korean leader was actually dead. What do we actually know at this point?
Well, there appears to be more evidence this weekend that he is alive, Michael, and that he's at a coastal resort. But the state of his health is unclear. Now, that new evidence is the form of satellite images released by a think tank out of Washington, which show his personal train parked at his family's train station at that resort. We can show you it there. You see the train marked on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, in a report from this think tank, they say that the train's presence there doesn't prove his whereabouts or indicate anything about his health, but it lends weight to reports that he is staying in the area. And South Korean media have been reporting that Kim has been seen in that area. Now, experts who watch North Korea closely are saying that it is likely that there is something wrong with his health, but in terms of reports in recent days that he is on his deathbed in a gravely ill state or potentially even dead, well, intelligence officials in both the United States and South Korea say there is no evidence for that, Michael.
Now, that said, whether or not he's alive or dead, there does continue to be the speculation about his health. Talk to us about what we know there.
Yeah, so this all really grew out of a missed appearance by the North Korean leader back on.
This was a recent birthday celebration in North Korea's capital, Pyongyang. It was held in honor of the country's founder, Kim Il-sung, who died in 1994. The festivities may have appeared routine, but someone was missing. Kim Jong Un, North Korea's ruler. Here he is at that same celebration in past years. Kim's absence has led to questions about his health and whereabouts. But details from the secretive regime are hard to come by.
They have such control over information. They are so good at restricting access.
So how do North Korea watchers try to discern what's happening during moments like this? We spoke to several experts to understand some of the main techniques that they rely on. Satellite images are a key tool. Analysts use them to...
What happened? Hello? Let me see. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. Hello? Are we back? Let me see. I don't know how to do that. Oops. Are we gone? Are y'all there? Hold on. Okay, are we there? Are we back? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Tila? They tryna shut a player down, down, down. They tryna shut a player down, down, down. Y'all know that I get around, round, round.
Right, you've got to go through 4 lines of security before you go in to the actual building. But it is where all of North Korea's top officials have residences.
But from above, there are ways around the secrecy.
You can tell if Kim Jong Un is in the office based on the guard deployments around the buildings. It's like when the president's in the White House, you can see that there's a distinct security presence by the Secret Service.
The complex also includes Kim's reported personal medical clinic. But in April, we detected a change. The clinic had just been demolished, making way for a much larger structure. It's the kind of visual clue that analysts tend to keep a close eye on. If Kim Jong Un does have health issues, there are other places experts look to for indicators.
Jim Shahu, he is really out of, like, he's gained a lot of weight. I read somewhere that they said that he was really in love with McDonald's. You know that our president too of the United States, he eats a lot of McDonald's, a lot of it. And I think that's why he be constipated and he be orange and stuff like that. Because when you struggle to have to, be able to pass stuff or whatever, and you strain, it causes your blood vessels and, your body to expand. So, please make sure that you eat fiber and stuff like that so you can be able to, go to the bathroom properly and get all that stuff out you so you don't end up, with the kind of problems. Get in shape.
North Korea's most elite hospital, where the Kim family has its own wing. Analysts might look for certain vehicles outside. Here's what a motorcade looks like near one of Kim's homes. If this appears near the hospital, it may mean he's there.
We would look at vehicles parked outside of the hospital, outside of the entrance. They would, of course, be parked very orderly. It would be very clean and neat. Anywhere from 6 to 10 Mercedes-Benz sedans. And then after that, we would probably start to see what are called ACVs, armored combat vehicles, and any other deployment of Kim Jong-un's bodyguard units.
Can you imagine that doctor, when that doctor had to work on Jim Shahu and had to work on him, how his hands was shaking? He like, if I don't fix it, here hard. I'm a dead motherfucker. Oh shit. Ooh, I had to get stent in hard. Oh Shema. Oh Jesus.
Area that observers look at is this train station in Wonsan, near one of Kim's favorite homes. Recently, what is likely his personal train was spotted parked nearby. If Kim's health was of serious concern, or if the regime felt its very survival was in immediate danger, analysts may look to a compound and surrounding area in the country's north.
This is where the Kims and the North Korean officials would travel and issue commands and instructions. Either this is geographically isolated, either there's a special district where Kim Jong-un has his panic room, and I think command and control facility where he would be able to command North Korea's armed forces in the event of an invasion or in the event of an insurrection against his leadership. And it also had...
Do you think that it was him eating really unhealthy that allegedly took this man's life a lot sooner? I mean, they are tearing this man up in the comments. People is celebrating that this man Hold on, wait a minute. Let me read something to y'all. That was just posted 14 hours ago. It says, "Hi all, I am one of the reporters who worked on this video. With so many rumors circulating about Kim Jong Un, we didn't want to add more speculation. Instead, we wanted to explore what North Korea experts and observers are doing to keep track of developments in this secretive country. Direct access for independent observers, such as journalists, is highly restricted in North Korea. So what can be done? First, there are satellite images to track the motorcade, trains, planes, or ships. This technology also allows us to look at the activity at the residence of Kim Jong Un. Further, experts also look at state broadcasts for new visuals of Kim Jong Un and keep an eye on usual flights or military activities. None of these tools provided a magic cheeseburger, a magic bullet to figure out exactly what's going on in real time. As one of the experts told me, it's important to rely on multitude of sources and to not jump to conclusions. If you are interested to see more about how we and others new technologies in traditional reporting to conduct investigations of closed countries such as North Korea, check out the stories at New York Times. Shout out to the New York Times. Thumbs them up, okay? So the comment says that he has many impersonators. Maybe they're taking auditions. Is Kim Jong-un alive or dead? North Korea hasn't said anything. He isolates himself just like everybody else. Where's Kim Jong-un? Somebody said he probably inside a coffin being carried by 6 African men to bury him alive. Oh, Lord Jesus.
The value-added benefit of being so close to the North Korea-China border that he could drive into China if they felt that the emergency was that bad.
If Kim were recovering from an ailment, he might do it at this residential compound. It's where Kim's father, Kim Jong-il, made his first public appearance at a soccer game after having a stroke in 2008.
It is located about 20 to 30 minutes from central Pyongyang, so that would allow him.
Now, I'm going to give y'all some little facts about Kim Jong-un. About him. Did y'all know that he used to play basketball? He played basketball. He sure did, and he wanted to go pro.
To recover in privacy and quietly.
Can you imagine those young kids that he, that he played basketball with, and they like, yeah, I used to play basketball with the dictator. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
But if he needed to go to Pyongyang to exercise his authority or show his face at a political meeting, it's a short drive.
But satellite imagery doesn't always provide a clear answer.
We also need to be mindful of the fact that North Korea...
I mean, as heavy as this man is, very large about around the waist area, where there's, his tummy wummy appeared to be in most recent photos of Kim Jong-un. He was very robust, very inflated. Like if you poked him, it looked like he would go, and then a missile will fall out his ass. I mean, I don't know.
Korea is very aware that we are watching them from above. And so I have seen in the past that North Korea uses that satellite imagery to conceal what they're doing and to deflect what they're doing.
Sometimes when he's gone abroad, they will put the guard deployments up there to make it look like he's in there and he's not in there.
I mean, it's kind of hard to hide somebody as big as that. I mean, I'm just still thinking about, hey, you ever been so nervous and you tried to hold on to something and it was just shaking so hard? Or if you've been cold? Now, you can't have no heart doctor working on your heart. The valves in your heart are so teeny that they need special microscopes to be able to look in, to put a stent in a heart. You have to have very, very sturdy hands. I'm just wondering, where is the doctor? Is he alive? Is he alive? Pray for the doctor and his family and the next generation of his family, okay? Because if that doctor didn't save him and was really shaking during surgery, I doubt that homeboy made it out there alive.
Another area North Korea watchers look to for clues about the regime is state-run news outlets.
Oh my God!
Although told the media...
I'm fanning out. Look who's in the room, y'all. Y'all show love to him. Hi, Uncle Timothy. I love you. Okay, Uncle Timothy Blaine said, hey, Nicole, yet another way folk just doing way too much. Glad you got on it quick. Oh, thank you, Uncle Timothy. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to hear you do some commentary on him. Look up some information, Uncle Tim, about his sister and about how basically who's the next in line to take over North Korea.
Treats North Korean leaders as godlike figures. Experts say there are ways to tell if Kim is in trouble.
If there's a major crisis, today, tomorrow, within a few days, what we will see are very long editorials or very long essays published in North Korea's newspapers, which will talk about the virtues of Kim family leadership. They won't refer directly to Kim Jong Un necessarily, but they will talk about virtues and trace those virtues back to all three of the Kims.
Presence or absence of the ruler during major media spectacles may also be a worrying sign. Like in 2008, when Kim Jong Un's father and then leader was due at a major military parade to celebrate the country's founding.
We're expecting then leader Kim Jong Il to come out and wave, salute the troops. So it was my first day of work. I was watching this, and lo and behold, as the camera scanned to the viewing platform, he wasn't there. And I cannot tell you, that just sent shivers down my spine. We finally got intel sources in Washington, D.C. to confirm that they believed that Kim Jong Il had suffered a stroke several weeks earlier in August.
Yes, when Kim Jong-un's father passed away eight years ago, when he did have his first stroke, they kept it really, really low and on the hush-hush. They're very, very secretive there in North Korea. North Korea has one of the most the dictatorship that is over those people. Those people cannot serve God. They barely have clean water, food. They have to do whatever they're told, and if not, they unfortunately die horrible deaths. A lot of them are not even really aware about America, the different countries around. They are not allowed to watch certain things on TV, use the internet, or anything like that. So a lot of their thinking is just basically how they're trained. But there's a lot of people there in that country that want to be free and want this regime to be broken. And I know that there's a lot of people in that country that are celebrating right now.
And was in a coma.
State television didn't cover Kim Jong-il's ailments.
All they showed on state TV was old documentary footage, but no new images of him moving for months. North Korea never acknowledged his illness. Never.
Finally, there's the tracking of commercial and private flights. This website shows flights over a typical 48-hour period. Notice how empty it is over North Korea. Only about half a dozen commercial airliners land in Pyongyang's airport each day, so any unscheduled flight should stand out. If Kim Jong-un was severely ill, analysts may watch for a specific type of flight arriving in Pyongyang.
I would look for charter flights because if it was a major medical procedure, there's a very high chance that they would have retained foreign physicians to do the procedure.
North Korea watchers have used flight tracking in the past for clues about the ruler's intentions. In 2018, unscheduled cargo plane flights were quickly spotted leaving Pyongyang bound for Vladivostok, Russia. Both were believed to have been involved in sanctions violations by the regime. None of these techniques alone can provide a full picture of Kim's life. Analysts also heavily rely on human...
Okay, there's really not a lot of too much information on Kim Jong Un or whatever, is because they did their best to keep his life private. But they said that this man loved to get his eat on. He loved to eat, and he loved to smoke his cigarettes, and he loved his missiles. Okay? Now his sister, I am not playing nothing from their country. I'm sure that they would try to come and, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys remember, the son of Kim Jong Un appears on an online video, okay? The son of Kim Jong Un, remember the man that went to get on a flight, and the woman ran up to the Korean man and rubbed a disastrous chemical in his face, and he died. Okay, now he spoke out against Kim Jong-un. He spoke out against him, and they didn't like that. So it's really, really believed that this man was assassinated. Okay, now his son does have the possibility, the son of Kim Jong Un, he does have the possibility to actually, where he could be the leader from what some are saying. Okay, but they're prepping, the sister is ready to take that role. Now, I believe that she is the last in the bloodline.
After the half-brother of North Korea's dictator was poisoned to death in Kuala Lumpur airport, this video emerged showing the murdered man's son, Kim Han-sol.
My name's Kim Han-sol, from North Korea, part of the Kim family. Here's my passport.
He is soft-spoken and matter-of-fact about what Malaysian officials say was the assassination of his father with VX nerve agent.
My father has been killed a few days ago. I'm currently with my mother and my sister, and we're very grateful to...
The short video is censored and does not identify Kim's location. But a virtually unknown group claiming to be Chiolima Civil Defense published this statement expressing gratitude to the governments of the Netherlands, China, the US, and a fourth unnamed country for helping move Kim's family to safety. The governments named have so far declined to comment to CNN. In this 2012 interview with Finnish TV, Kim says he was born in Pyongyang in 1995 and educated mostly at international schools outside of North Korea, where he befriended students from countries that the North Korean regime views as enemies.
In my school in Macau, where I went, we had people from United States and South Korea, and these are countries that we have been having a lot of conflicts with and a lot of tension. But then we turned out to be really great friends in the end.
Meanwhile, one of North Korea's few international friendships is getting stormy. Malaysian investigators want to question 3 North Koreans in connection with the airport assassination. They are
Now, a lot believe the reason why Kim was killed is because he was, a predecessor to, actually end up, running North Korea one day. And Kim Jong-un, daddy, he wasn't having it, and neither was Kim Jong-un. They weren't having that. They didn't want to have the risk of anybody else having control over that country and stopping the their mission to create these huge bombs and missiles to be able to destroy mankind.
To be hiding in here behind the walls of North Korea's embassy in Malaysia. Relations between these once friendly governments are rapidly deteriorating. Malaysia expelled North Korea's ambassador on Monday. Then Pyongyang announced at least 11 Malaysian citizens would not be allowed to leave North Korea, prompting Malaysia to announce a similar travel ban on all North Koreans currently in Malaysia. And for the first time on Wednesday, Malaysia's Prime Minister publicly accused Pyongyang of carrying out the airport assassination.
We didn't pick a quarrel with North Korea. It was never our intention. But when a crime is being committed, then especially when chemical weapons are used in Malaysia, we are duty-bound to protect the interests of all Malaysians.
North Korea.
Okay, now that okay, that guy that was speaking right there, he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. You're going to start seeing, once they verify that this man 100% is gone, just like shout out to Shelly. Shelly said, you know, TMZ will drop stuff even without it being verified so they can be the first, and then TMZ will come back and clean it up. Okay? So
maintains it has nothing to do with this assassination, but as the investigation into this shocking...
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even complete my thought. What I was going to say is you're going to start hearing a lot more of the son of Kim Jong Un. You're going to start hearing a lot more about him and the sister.
Murder continues. Two governments are effectively holding each other's citizens hostage. Despite these incredible tensions between Malaysia and North Korea, the Malaysian Prime Minister has said he does not want to cut all diplomatic relations with Pyongyang because he still wants to be able to communicate, to negotiate, certainly at least on behalf of the 11 Malaysian citizens, at least 11.
She's barely noticed, often seen behind him in official pictures. But right now, some believe Kim Jong Un's younger sister could be running North Korea. Analysts say Kim Yo-jong, who's believed to be in her mid-20s, has unfettered access to her brother. The belief that she might have ascended to the top temporarily comes from the North Korean Intellectual Solidarity, a group of defectors which has not revealed the source of its information. CNN cannot independently confirm it.
I can see how it's possible that she's in some sort of temporary position. It's very difficult for the North Korean system to run without one of the Kim family at least titularly in charge.
Analysts say Kim Yo-jong's the youngest of 7 children their father, Kim Jong-il, had with 4 different women. She went to private school with Kim Jong Un in Switzerland.
He had 4 different, okay? The daddy had 4 different baby mamas? That's crazy to hear, like, you know, the way that they, you know, carry themselves, the culture and stuff is very different from the United States, okay? Make sure that you like, share, and thumbs up this video, okay? But what we're talking about right now is Kim Jong Un dying during heart surgery because the doctor hands were shaking, allegedly, so bad that he couldn't complete the surgery. I don't know. It sounds like that could be true because if the man died or whatever, the man was so obese and overweight and smoked cigarettes like a broken head gasket, you know, that causes a lot of heart problems, you know. Ain't no telling when the last time that man was able to see his peen. He probably had to sit peeing down. So I know that doctor had to be scared itless out of his life. Opened up his chest and it smelled like catfish and chicken.
Under assumed names, experts say, and later took on important responsibilities for her father, like inspecting sites before official visits. Analysts say Kim Yo-jong now does similar tasks for her brother, but also gets intelligence briefings and handles government policy.
Clearly an effort to, I think, slow track her on to becoming somebody who is important within the system.
But as for handling all the stress and palace intrigue of being the supreme leader,
if in fact she is running the country as someone in their early to mid-20s, to me that is quite alarming. It means there's something seriously wrong with Kim Jong Un, and there is some sort of...
Also, too, I read somewhere, hopefully we will be able to get the actual direct information. Like I said, North Korea keeps a lot of stuff on hush-hush. When things go wrong, they play whatever they want to play. They let nations around the world know whatever they want them to know until they pretty much can't hide it. And you only can hide that the leader is not alive for only so long. So the sister might already be suited and booted and getting her prepared because they don't want to chop off that bloodline from being able to reign over North Korea and keep those people, unfortunately, suppressed and depressed and poor and broken.
Void that they're trying desperately to fill.
And the mystery surrounding Kim Yo-jong's brother is only deepening. Kim Jong Un hasn't been seen publicly in more than a month. South Korea's defense minister now says Kim is not in the capital city. One analyst says he could be north of Pyongyang, in one of 3 different compounds used by the ruling elite. And there's one other possibility.
Another option is over here in Wonsan. This summer, Kim Jong Un spent a lot of time over here. He observed military demonstrations and practices out in the bay here, and he even had military practices take place right off the beach in front of his family home.
Now, all eyes are on a big event this Friday. Will Kim Jong Un show up at the anniversary of the founding of the ruling Workers' Party? He was at the...
Well, obviously, we know that, that didn't happen. So he's been in and out of the public eye now for a while due to health issues. And the Koreans, people didn't really want people to know that his health was really, really struggling. Suffering from obesity. I think also I read somewhere allegedly that it stated that he had diabetes, but he definitely for sure had lots of heart issues. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me real quick. I'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying this jazz. You're listening to Nicole Reloaded. You try to sound all professional. That's what I get for trying to roast and toast this man. I can't breathe.
Captain, I'm going to have to start with you. He's not my old mate, but it's a country colloquialism. But Kim Jong Un looks like he's in a bad way. Who knows if we can believe what's coming out of North Korea any more than we can believe what's coming out of China? But the reports are out of US military intelligence that he had some sort of heart operation recently, and he's not faring well. I'm interested to know what you think of the veracity. But who's the likely successor?
Well, this is the really interesting question. This is one of the most opaque shutdown societies on Earth, Peter, as you know. So firstly, as to the veracity, the US intelligence would be very limited in terms of hard contacts on the ground. They'd be heavily...
Now, let me read this to you before we continue. It says, North Korea dictator Kim Jong Un has been a murderous, typically... in that he's eliminated rivals and family members, making any possible succession difficult if he were to die, says Sky News contributor Catherine McGregor. Kim Jong-un is reported in grave danger after undergoing cardiovascular surgery early this month. CNN has reported U.S. intelligence officials are monitoring the situation. There are further unconfirmed reports Kim is now brain dead. And according to the since deleted tweet from NBC, Ms. McGregor said that the U.S. intelligence in North Korea would be very limited in terms of hard contacts on the ground, especially given the dictatorship is one of the most opaque OPAQUE shutdown societies on Earth. All the brinkmanships against the United States over nuclear testing was largely about the regime's survival in face, Ms. McGregor said. She told Sky News host Peter Credlin there would be now in North Korea all kinds of fallout internally inside the regime to see what the next move is if he says doesn't come through this alive. I suspect he is probably gravely ill. Okay, now there's several... Hey, Larry Nelson, how you doing? We are listening to, once again, Kim Jong Un has eliminated rivals and family members.
Reliant, I suspect, on electromagnetic spectrum intercepts and so on. The South Koreans would have a good visibility, as good a visibility into this regime as anyone. But it's just very hard to determine. He's been a murderous, typical despot in that he's eliminated rivals and family members. Regime survival motivates these kinds of closed autocratic organisations, and you've seen essentially, I think, all the brinksmanship against the United States over nuclear testing was largely about regime survival and face. So their behaviour can be volatile and unpredictable, but they're not entirely suicidal. So I take a wait and see on this. I suspect he is probably gravely ill, but let's see. And as to the succession, there would be all kinds of fallout internally inside the regime to see what the next move is if he doesn't come through this alive. And be ready for a period of brinksmanship, because their natural response then is to escalate tension as a way of solidifying their hold on power.
Oh, absolutely. We've seen that very much play out in China. Prue, I want to go back into that chat I had.
Okay, now what they're about to get into on Kim Jong-un, okay, eliminating family rivals and stuff like that. Nay Love also stated here down in the comments, she said, I'm glad I was able to catch it quickly before more damage was done. She said that she was also hacked. So like I said in the beginning of this video, please everybody make sure that you check all your security in regards to your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so on and so forth, and to your home computers. Make sure that you have updated software, and don't have the same passwords for every account. I know that it's difficult, especially a lot of times because we can forget and then we get locked out, and it's very frustrating, but just try to have some type of variation that you know and that no one else can guess. Be very careful accepting suspicious emails from people that you don't know. Do not click on any unknown links. They'll be able to grab your stuff. This is the third time that I have been hacked within the last 12 months, and it's truly unfortunate, okay? We don't want nobody getting a hold to our social security numbers and stuff like that and trying to buy a house with our credit. I mean, they probably can't do that, but if somebody get a hold of your credit, they can jack you up really, really bad, and it's really hard to get it recovered. The phone lines are 1-718-362-6120. PIN number is 259-3650.
With Andrew Constance, I think people's estimation of him only grows when they hear him speak. He's so passionate. He's absolutely spot on. There's got to be a national sort of fund, a way we avoid all of this. We went back and had a look at some of the numbers. The Red Cross, as of the 15th of April this year, they've raised $200 million for the bushfires. Not enough of it's obviously out there in the community. Celeste Barber, $52 million.
Hello?
Surely we've got to fix this.
Hey,
we must, you know.
Hey, I'll go ahead and pause this video. I don't want you holding on. Go ahead and let us know. We have Nay Love over here that's on the line, and she's calling in. Go ahead, beautiful. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. You know, of course, you know, you get hacked, you get upset, but, you know.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I do. I'm experiencing it, although I've helped a lot of other people out this situation when it happened to them. But my best tip to everyone, if it happens to you, as soon as you become aware of it, right away log out of whatever account you're in. If you're in Facebook, it happened to me, and I realized that when people was, saying I sent something to them and I know I hadn't sent it, so I was like, oh no, there's something weird going on here. As soon as I realized the weird stuff going on, I logged out. I changed my password and then logged back in. I have leaving a lot of windows open a long time, and that's a bad habit.
Yeah, I got a bad habit of doing that too.
Also creating a strong password is very important. Now, my password is not weak, and usually when I do use a password, they'll tell me it's a strong password. So that don't be the problem. You know, a good hacker gonna get around any password. But if you want to get rid of the problem right away, you change that password. That will make them have to work harder to get it again. And try to use a different password. Now, they tell you to use a different one for each account you got. I'm ADD. I admittedly don't do that all the time, but now I have one where I can change pretty much and still remember, because that's the other problem. You can make it too good where you
Right.
can't remember your own password.
Yep.
So you don't want to do that either. But the most important step, and that's what I would just want to emphasize this evening, is change your password, and the problem will go away quickly.
Okay, yes, you are definitely 100% right about that. Now, did you hear about Kim, the dictator in Korea, possibly dying?
You my news. I don't have no television to the internet. I get it from y'all. I get the news from y'all.
Okay.
You from the streets in the world.
Oh, right. You
I didn't
know.
know what was going on with that situation. So
Yeah,
fighting me, my sister.
yeah. Well, they're saying that he had heart surgery, and when the doctor went to perform the cardiovascular surgery upon his heart, that the doctor's hands were shaking allegedly so bad. That's how the man died. But I don't know about, his hands probably was shaking, but I'm pretty sure the man knew what he was doing, and if he didn't do the surgery correctly, he know that he would end up dead, I'm sure. But the man had a lot of he had a lot of different medical issues. He was obese, he smoked a lot, and he didn't eat healthy.
And being in power certainly don't reduce your stress.
Right.
I feel bad for anybody who lose their life, but
people are celebrating that this man possibly is, because they want that regime to fall and crumble. But his sister is next in line to be the predecessor, but they're saying that she is too young to take over. But she's been highly trained for many, many years, so I don't know. All we can do is just sit back and watch, because that they are under North Korea is under a lot of sanctions from the U.S. government.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. What?
I don't know exactly what. I think when for the missiles or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're definitely under some large sanctions.
This is America. I just see Danny Glover. I mean, is his name Danny Glover? Well, anyway, I just had a flashback. This is America. We created plenty of enemies, so.
Yeah, especially with Donald Trump in office.
Everybody ain't gonna just jump to America's music, okay?
Yep, that is very much true. So how is this quarantine treating you?
How's what's treating me?
How's the quarantine treating you?
Well, you know what? I kid everybody that this really ain't no different than my normal life. Cause I'm usually in the house. I don't go nowhere. So it's not really that big of a difference from my everyday life. And so actually I had both of my grandkids this time because they were out of school. Their schools were closed. So it was different in the opposite way, where I had more people around since I've been quarantined. I ain't went nowhere but to the grocery store. I'm trying to start planting so I can have food, because I'm a big girl, I'm a foodie, and when they start talking about it's about to be real not good when it comes to the food supply. I want to get food growing, so I started planting. I started dropping my seeds a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, I check into. I tune in and put you on play. See you over there with. I'm like, I don't have I'm over here suffering. So
I tell you, when them food get hard to get off them shelves, like the toilet paper, when it start being empty, people gonna be saying, "Dang, that they love was right."
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I don't want nobody chop my head off trying to get no food either. So I'm strapped. Don't get no ideas either.
And Larry Nelson over here in the chat talking about you and Caroline still into it, Mr. Larry Nelson. Lord Jesus, I thought that would have been over with by now.
Caroline has a hack for me.
No, I was reading. Yeah, what the hell? I guess. Caroline is gonna get a belt and put you over his knee and spank you, Larry. You better leave him alone. What happened with you and Jay Wilson the other day?
Don't say that, Larry. That's a public record. Somebody will take that misconstrued.
Oh, he's okay. So Caroline is still making videos about you. What about did you and brother Jay Wilson have a disagreement recently? Or did you call into a show or something like that?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Larry Nelson.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get off the phone. That's all I wanted to say. I mentioned anything going screwy with your account, that's the first step to do. Change your password immediately. Log out and then log back in. That's how you cure it.
Yeah, and my daughter told me to also turn my phone all the way off for any device and then turn it back on. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. You're gonna have to let me know how to save my aloe vera plant.
I'm gonna change my pots tomorrow. So yeah, I'll do one on just the aloe vera. They're getting bigger, so they need a bigger pot. So tune in. I'm gonna do it.
I definitely will.
I gotta start working the YouTube better. Act like I do have some tech background. At least notify people ahead of time so people don't get their notifications. Set up a time thing where it's ahead of time.
Right. Oh, you talking about shuttling your broadcast?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta do better.
Me too.
I gotta do better on that.
Me too.
Anyway, I'm glad you let me join this chat.
Girl, you know that you're more than welcome to call in whenever you want.
I just had the same experience, and I want people to, know what to do. The first step, don't panic.
Yeah.
The password is secure.
That's what I did. I surely did panic. I got nervous and dropped and cracked my phone. So.
Yes, well, it's kind of discerning just to find out somebody else got control of your computer. But it happens all the time. And you talking about Korea, the guy in Korea, well, I had identity theft. It actually happened to me in real life where somebody was working on my social security number in 2011. And I didn't find out that was happening until later, like 2015, 2013, 14, something like that. And come to find out, it's some guy in Vietnam that was, hacking accounts and obviously must have hacked the government system because I don't play that. I don't put my social security number on nowhere on the internet. So it had to be, where they had actually tapped into the government. And that's scary, too, to think that somebody sitting over in Vietnam can crack into U.S. because we so far behind in technology. We think we number one, but no, we a dumb country, and we're not number one. Somebody from Vietnamese had this enough savvy to crack into the government system, apparently, and he stole people's information. They finally caught him, but he got 13 years. So all you doxers that's out there doxing,
right?
Believe me, there is consequences. Don't think you getting away with shit. This man thought he was getting away, and he got away with it for about 3 more years, and then his ass got caught. When you do internet crime, if you're going to do crime, I suggest you don't do it on the internet because you're going to get caught eventually. So he got 13 years, so it's a serious offense. So
yes, it is.
Person get 13 years for hacking people's accounts. you better think twice.
Yeah, because you can do a lot of damage.
And you can't get prosecuted for that behavior.
Yes, you can. I definitely would like to know who hacked mine, and if I did, find out, I'm going to report them to the police. So.
Oh yeah, I wish I did know.
I mean, you taking the time to hit up 700 people.
But,
so.
I wish I could, because I sure would like to know who did that. But I had to own up to a bad habit I have, which is leaving a whole bunch of windows open. I should be turning it off, and I've done that for so long that I don't realize. I take it for granted because I haven't been hacked. So now I learned. I learned the hard way. So I stopped doing that, leaving all them windows open. That's opportunities too for them to figure out your password when you leave the windows open.
No, you're right about that. Because I have a bad habit of doing that too.
Yeah, I be researching, my mind be racing, so I just be bouncing around all kinds of websites. So I have a million windows open at one time, but when I'm done, and especially when I'm going to sleep, I need to be closing out of everything. So let me know that everybody can be got.
Okay, yeah, for real. Like you said, that doxing ain't no joke. I said, like you said, that doxing is no joke.
It ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. And anybody who engaged in that behavior, believe me, it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. I mean, just starting with how dumb can you be? You got 1 million witnesses. You have 1 million witnesses. And I'm small potatoes when it comes to, screenshotting and being able to gather and collect information. There's people on point, way more on point than me. So you got thousands of people out there that screenshot that and recorded it and got it stored permanently as proof that you engaged in that behavior. And believe me, it will catch up. It will catch up. You can't hide internet crime. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
You got thousands of witnesses, so it's dumb. It's a dumb crime, and I think people don't take it seriously because most people don't prosecute. Most people don't prosecute that all the way to the fullest extent of the law, but it is against the law, just in case you don't know. Anyway, that's my other 2 cents.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama, like I said. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
All right, girl.
All right, Mama. See you soon. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry about that, Larry. I was trying to read it. YouTube held the comment. He just basically, Larry said that when YouTube automatically hold it for review, I think if you release it, it'll lock your chat box up. But he just basically said that he was going to spank him with a belt. And as far as Terralon, I want someone to post it live on YouTube. Oh, so y'all can go into kick his bum so you can go into the boxing ring and fight like mans. Okay? Yep. So let's just see who is in line next to get the throne.
Passionate, and we all are. We want to help. The fact that we all donated millions of dollars, and it's so frustrating, and it makes me incredibly angry that these poor people are living in tents. That we wanted to see action now, and this money was given in good faith, and it should have filtered down to these people. And I'm sorry, I know that there's now this legal stoush with the Celeste Barber money, and it's gone to the RFS trust account, but isn't there a way that the RFS can say, look, we understand the intention of these donations, and we want to give this to the communities that are suffering. We've got to, hold these people to account, and the Red Cross and all the other charities, because it's simply not good enough, and it's not.
Someone who'd sign up to Barnaby Joyce won't. Would you think it's a good thing in order to be able to get out and about after COVID-19?
Hold on.
The amount of plundering of information about us that has been done.
Prue, would you take it up?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. 100%. You know, I think it's crazy. You know, they know everything about us, this, you know, through Medicare, through Centrelink, through Facebook. You know, I mean, it's just absurd. These conspiracy theorists, we want to get on with our lives. And the way to do that is to make sure they can trace the carriers and, you know, protect us.
Okay, so I don't know if they have the title of this wrong, because as they continue, they're not talking about the line of predecessors that's going to be next in line for Kim Jong Un. Okay, so anyway, I really appreciate y'all coming on and spending some time with me. What we covered today was how to protect yourself against being hacked. And Nicole Reloaded Instagram was hacked, and they reached out to 700 of my followers. Unfortunately, I lost some followers behind it. If you would like to, you know, hit me up on Instagram, it is Nicole, NICOLES_reloaded on Instagram. Also as well on Twitter. You can follow me on, you know, all social media platforms. And I had a really, really good time with you guys. Thank you, Larry Nelson. Thank you, Nay Love. Thank you, Uncle Timothy Blaine. Hi, Miss Motown. You have a great day too, my love. Thank you to number one SP that came in and dragged me for not getting back to him. I will get back to you, boo, I promise. And I hope I didn't forget anyone. My deuce, I want to let you know to keep your head up and you stay strong. Remember, through God, all things are possible to those who believe, as long as you're willing to receive what God has for you. I pray that God will give you patience, and that God will hold you, and that God will keep you. And, oh, Lord, give you peace during this time of loss. I truly, truly am so sorry that you lost your mother. If we can just try to come together and do something positive and lift somebody up. Hi, Miss Juicy Reviews. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for coming on and showing your girls some love. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. So, you know, thank you to Viewers The View for stopping by. And like I said, if anybody that is a part of my Instagram following and you were affected by me being hacked, please follow the, you know, necessary instructions and just change your password and make sure that you have a two-way verification, you know, email and cell phone, you know, use your fingerprint and so on and so forth to keep you safe from these hackers trying to destroy your life. Okay, doxing is wrong. Okay, but what's done in the dark will definitely come to light. So let's listen to some music on our way up out of here, and y'all have a wonderful Monday, and I definitely will be back. Y'all check out my videos about the Clark sisters. I had a video that hit that over 100K for y'all that have not watched it. And I did also some other videos, okay? Y'all be careful running through these YouTube streets.